Hey everyone, welcome back to the Holler. Mike again with Hills and Hollers Homestead, and the things I put myself into, I'm telling you. All right, so there was a little change, and this was a decision made over the last couple days, and I got to be out of my mind is all I got to say. As if I don't have enough work to do around here and enough projects to do, I went and done something else today. Now, there's a reason why I did it. There's always a reason why. Whether I think it's a good idea or not, or anybody else thinks it's a good idea or not, there's always a reason why I do what I do. But meet Peewee. Oh, Peewee, get out of that fence. Peewee is the newest addition. He is a barrow, which means he's a castrated male. He's about the size of a bulldog. He's 3 months old. He was the runt of the litter, and he's just having a heck of a time right now getting used to this place. So he is 3 months old. He's a Yorkshire, Berkshire, and I think maybe a little Duroc in him, maybe. Not for sure, but he's having a little rough go at it. He's not been outdoors per se for a very, out in the open like this one is. He's got his own shelter. I've got the igloo shelter there. I put pretty much a free feeder there for him to eat any time that he wants, since he is a runt, and he's got fresh water there. And I put a whole bunch of straw down and strawed up the whole place. Hey, you gonna come out here and say hi to everybody? Probably not. He's having a rough go at it. Boris, on the other hand, is absolutely fine. Now, I did not put them together. I separated the pen here like I did originally with Boris when we got him, because Boris is way bigger than he is, and I don't want unintentional or intentional injuries to happen. So that's what we're doing. Now, I did not put electric on this leading edge because I want them to get used to each other and interact, because now here's a couple things going on. So Boris, I called and talked to one of the guys that we got the original pigs for, and I trust these guys. They know pigs. They raise pigs. They know everything there is to know about pigs. And he was like, Mike, I wouldn't put Boris in with the girls or with the other pigs altogether until he's at least 200 pounds. Well, he's close, but he said he wouldn't do that just simply because of the size difference and everything. And even though he's an intact boar, I mean, you're looking at probably almost 250 pounds difference between him and the other big boys over there, and even the girls. And besides, he can't service the girls. So he's not even big enough yet to do that. I mean, he would probably give it the old college try, but he couldn't reach. So we decided we're going to keep him separate longer, and at least until he's at 200 pounds, or when his belly is the same height of the girls' bellies. So that way we know that he could reach. But Boris needs a buddy. Nobody wants to be alone all the time. I like to be alone sometimes, but not all the time. So Boris needs a buddy. So that's why I decided, I seen the local guy had these for sale, and went ahead and got him. And he was the only barrow left that he was selling. And even though he was a runt, I went ahead and got him. I think he'll do fine once he gets established here and gets settled in. He's just going to have a little rough go at it because he's never been on electric. And I think he was in the barn, and then after he was weaned, they were keeping in a livestock trailer there, just when I went up there. So to actually have open sky above him and outdoors and stuff like that, I don't know if he'd experienced that much at all. And now, of course, he's alone, so at least him and Boris can interact here between the two fences. He's got plenty of shelter and warmth. You get a good look at him here. Hey, Peewee. He's got a cute butt. He really does. He's got that round beach ball butt. I like pig butts, and I cannot lie, So anyways, last 2 days I spent trying to get stuff done, trying to get caught up. The weather's giving us a little bit of break, but it's still just muddy as all get out. And here you go. Everything sticks to your boots, and you have to wear mud boots, and it doesn't matter because it's on everything. All right, so the next big surprise is, see all them T-posts I just went and bought this morning? There's where we grew the corn. That's where the squash right there and the other stuff was grown this year. And I said I was going to extend this all out this year. Well, guess what we're doing? All of this, I'm going to fence this in all the way. I'm going to move my compost piles. I'm going to move them out of the way. I'm going to run a fence right down along through there. It's going to go up above the berry bed, up above the orchard, right up. There's a little old logging road right there, and it's going to go up to it, and it's going to come right back down around like this and come out right here. And Boris and Peewee are going to enjoy that entire field. Now, it's probably going to be in a few weeks. Peewee's got to get some weight on him, got to get some size to him, kind of get, you know, used to this area and everything like that, get used to just the environment and everything. And him and Boris kind of got to, you know, make good friends. And I can actually just open up the fence here, run a couple panels across the road, and just move them right on over there. And it's just going to be 3-strand barbed wire over there, and I'll put a little gate right here that I can just, you know, hook from one side to the other with the electric line, and I'll just herd them right up in there, and I'll move their little yeah, I didn't think of that. Well, I guess I'll be moving or getting some more pallets and building them a little shelter up there. There's another thing on the checklist to get done. But anyways, so that's what I want them to really work that ground right there. That ground is never, I think it's been hayed twice in the last 20 years. Usually I just brush hog it and let it go. This year was the first year we tilled it and planted anything in it. So it's in desperate need of a good pig workover, and that's what we're going to do with that. So, you know, I went today, freaking 6-foot T-posts. The cheapest I can find is Rural King, $4.99 a 6-foot T-post. $4.99, $5 a T-post. And I bought 40 T-posts, and then I bought a bunch of the step-in posts as well to kind of pick up the slack in between those. Man, it's whew. $355 later, I walked out of Rural King going, daggone, what was I thinking? But anyways, we got it done. And I've got the electric fence left over. I went ahead and ordered another roll of it. I think 2,650 some odd feet of it. And it is the Gallagher turbo wire. And I think it's got 9 different strands of wire in it. And it's like copper and some kind of steel and aluminum. And it's like the best conductivity. And I can tell you by these pigs getting in on this stuff, yeah, there's no doubt about it. And it doesn't let up at all. It still provides a good shock. I went down along the fence line the other day and had all kinds of stuff up against it from where the pigs push stuff down. And I grabbed a hold of a big wet log that was touching it. And I mean a big wet log. And got the bejeepers shocked down of me just grabbing that log. So it's definitely worth it. It's a little bit more pricey per roll. I think it was $152 for a 2,650 some foot roll, but it's going to do what I need it to do. It's going to hold, not ground out as easy as some of the other cheaper 3-strand wires, and it's going to do and last us, you know, to do what we need to do. Anyways, so the plans is I still got that bottom paddock to finish up, but I want to get this one done first. If I can go ahead and just knock this out, I can probably knock this out in about a week if the weather holds off. We got some pretty decent weather this week. I've got something to do tomorrow, so I can't do anything tomorrow with it. But then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'll be out here working on it. And then probably even Friday, but I think we got some rain coming for the weekend. But, you know, just basically out here driving T-posts, making sure I'm keeping a semi-straight line. And then once I get the T-posts in place, I'll put the insulators on the T-post and then string wire. So it's not hard work. I mean, there's a lot of work to do, but it's not hard work. It's not physically exhausting work. But I'll try to get as much of it done as I possibly can. You gonna come out and say hi? You better get used to this, buddy. You're gonna be on YouTube. I know, you're scared. I hate it. I'd like to come in there and just put you on my lap and cuddle you up. I really would. I'm getting a side eye from a pig. It's funny. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. We'll get him out of that runt phase and get him fattened up. He'll be a good guy. But anyways, so that's the plans. That's coming future projects. I mean, right now I've pretty much just got to go down here on the bottom paddock and clean up a little bit of area, but we should be able to do like that bottom paddock in a week or so as well. Yeah, it's even with setting some wood posts, but we'll work on that. I want to get this done first because being that it's winter and it's January now, I want to get the pigs in there to root that up. These two anyways, I want to get them up there because when we do the deed with the boys down here, they'll be up there and the girls will hopefully be down here. So we have them all separated there, and that'll give them a good chance to get up in there and tear that up and fertilize that ground up for us for when we go planting this spring up here for the corn and the other stuff that we're going to do to kind of raise their grow a lot of their own feed and stuff. So I got enough to do, but why not? first of all, we don't have a pig for ourselves. And when I say that is we don't have a butcher pig for, you know, this fall. By choosing to keep the girls, we eliminated our pig for the year, and that way, you know, we could go ahead and breed and continue to raise the pigs. But you know, Boris, he needs a buddy to hang out with and grow with, and we're going to need a pig. And I could grow him out by summer and be ready for him, but I'll probably just let him stay for a while and wait till fall, and we'll go from there. But anyways, that's the plans. But I ain't got enough to do. I just added more to it. Anyways, the fella that I bought him off of, real nice guy. He pretty much done the same thing that we did. You know, he's been farming on and off for several years, and when the pandemic thing hit, say it like that, when the pandemic hit, he decided it was time to get you know, stuff straight and get back into raising his own meat. And I think he told me, he said they raise about 60-75% of their own food, and I'm kind of jealous of that, because that's where I want to be. I want to be 80% or more if we can possibly get there, but that's what we're going to try to do. Anyways, I'll quit yapping here. I still got a couple things to do, and I hope I can get my truck out here without sliding into something. If not, I'll end up just tilling the back 40 here. And all right, that's it for this evening. I'll keep you guys updated on this. He just got tucked in the hay there. We'll get better shots of him in later videos and stuff like that after he gets settled down and calmed down. So, but he's got free feed. He's got all the water and stuff that he needs, and he's got good shelter and good insulation for the next few nights anyways. So get prepared, stay prepared, take care, God bless.